So here is a gates guide, and we have different sections here, like three main sections. The first is brand platform. The second is target audience segments. It's like personas, and the third one is visual identity guide. So let's look at the each section, and I will just comment um, every section to you just to understand the purpose of each. So the first is brand platform, where I show brand positioning, like core target audience, company values, etc., etc. Like it is the base of the brand, and it gives a context for designers who will use this identity, like why it is so, why I designed it like that in that way and such character. And the second section of this guide is target audience segments, and you can see personas here with like quotes, with insights, with drivers, with barriers. It is a picture about like what people um, what 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 people are our clients and our partners, right? So only after that, only after that base, I show this like visual identity guide, and I also it is quite important, I think, to show the history of development, right? Like what were the main steps, and so like I show all typography options, like um, how I was implementing that, how I was designing that, and like the final result of the logo, right? This is like the final result. And I also show that like real pictures with implementation. So as I told you before, I don't design brand guides like before implementation, right? Because I need time from 1 to 3 months to understand how design system is working and to fix my mistakes. And only after that I show the main visual identity elements, and I start with like I start with principles, right? So I show that like our design system um, is consisting of four main parts, like modular compositions and patterns, colors, typography, and photography, right? And I show how to use all that for components, right? And I show it through principles. Like the first principle is like variability, right? It's flexibility, that you can use that. How do you want to use? And it depends on the context, right? And I'm just explain and show how to use that, like different options without strict rules, right? Because my goal is to give as more freedom as I can to design team that will be implementing that, and because it is it will inspire them to create more um, like more qualitative, more more creative design. So the next principle is order, and I show how to use that grids. And the third principle in this design system is I don't know, what to say it in English. It's like, um, let me think. Like, it's about sizes, something like that. I don't know how to translate it. Sorry. So I show different grids and modules, like how can you use it, and I show examples of different patterns and compositions, and I also show how to use that modules to design like kids stuff, Then I explain colors and typography. By the way, you see that this is something like collaboration with Baskin Robbins, and there I show that you can use different colors, right? Not only primary, just be courage and implement like different stuff. And the third one is typography. I just show from what modules my type is consisted and how to use spaces. And then in the end, this is a small section about phones. And in the end, I show photography, how to use different photography, how to design it, and then I show like examples, mockups, right? And this guide, it's alive, I add some new visuals when it is implemented. So this is the end of the story.